Hi, Dr. Christel chiming in. Today on Ask Dr. Deb, we're going to look at 6 main types of fat shaming on TV. Last month, I was asked the following question. From your point of view, do TV shows have a negative influence on what people think about fat or plus-size people? So today, we're dedicating a whole video to answering that question. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Television and movies are among the worst influence in normalizing negative beliefs and attitudes towards fat people. Now, this particularly irritates me because you see it in TV shows, and then those children grow up to accept those behaviors as normal and think that treating people differently is acceptable. We're so used to it. How do we spot it? Well, there are 6 main types of fat shaming or weight stigmatizing on TV. 1. Appearance related. When someone makes a direct comment about your clothing or body.
He needs a lot of support.
Tom.
Talking about a bra for a man.
Okay, seriously, that was the last one.
These ongoing insults / odd man out jokes aren't funny. In fact, it's plain awkward. So what gives? Why is making fun of Jerry a running gag? It wasn't funny even one time, but how many seasons did it go on for? 7 seasons. And the entire show, they're making fun of Jerry. The constant insults are one-sided and not okay. Enough with the insulting fat people. I'm ready for some higher level comedy here. 2, weight related. Making a comment about someone's size or food consumption.
Well, planning our wedding, nonsense.
Sweetie, I don't think those pancakes are part of your diet.
Do you want to reach over here and try to take them away from me?
No, I do not.
Smart.
Executive producer Chuck Lorre, who also made Big Bang Theory and 2.5 Men, both of which had plenty of racism, sexism, slut-shaming, and nerd-shaming, made Mike and Molly, which promised to be a progressive show with 2 plus-size people playing the lead. However, much like his other shows, this one fell short. The show was littered with fat jokes, and this clip implies that even if you attempt to take food away from a fat person, they might harm you. What the writers never understood was that having fat people make jokes about their own weight doesn't somehow make fat jokes any better, because ultimately you're turning someone's weight into a punchline. Not cool. 3, directly saying that someone needs to exercise or lose weight.
Marvin, you're fat. Fat, fat, fat.
This is a pretty aggressive and rare type of fat shaming, but it isn't unheard of and is still considered acceptable, which is why some people think it's okay to tell a colleague or a friend or a coworker, oh, you look like you've gained a little bit of weight. Most comments are indirect, but sadly enough, we see direct and aggressive comments like this one way too often, and it's not okay. 4, indirect, making a comment to someone else about a fat person, often with that fat person in earshot.
Some girl ate Monica.
Shut up. The camera adds 10 pounds.
So how many cameras are actually on you?
Fat Monica. She didn't appear on too many episodes of Friends, but it always seemed like a Fat Monica joke was just around the corner. Fat Monica was Courtney Cox in a cartoon fat suit, and the character conformed to a lot of stereotypes associated with being fat. She was a virgin, which in the Friends world meant she was a total loser. Possibly the worst thing that Friends did with Fat Monica was to pretend that it did not endorse mocking fat people, because Chandler calling her fat is followed by a chorus of contempt from the audience. Friends pretended that this was offensive, but they still didn't stop making fun of her weight. From being the 200-pound kid that rode her dog around to try to catch up with Ross, they never missed an opportunity to make fun of Monica. 5, verbal, directly giving someone advice or commenting about weight loss or their body.
I would like you to apologize to this beautiful, beautiful woman for forcing her to walk 5 miles, which for her is basically a death march. Phyllis, you must be exhausted from standing on those gams. Why don't you have a seat?
What this message says is that, first of all, fat people cannot walk for extended periods of time, which is false. And if they do, their gams, which is basically a person's legs, will be exhausted. False on both accounts. 6, nonverbal. For example, if a fat person sits down on the couch and you hear a squeak or something, that's a nonverbal example of fat shaming.
Could I have different secret words, please?
No.
Oh, all right. Daddy's big tummy.
That's right. You can come in now, Daddy. Take your boots off.
I don't think I can fit through the door.
Peppa Pig is a British cartoon aimed at preschoolers. And if you let your kids watch it, you should stop letting them watch it immediately. It's about a family of pigs and their adventures, and as far as I can tell, there's no real educational component or moral lessons involved. Seems innocent enough, right? No. Actually, the entire show, they're making fun of the fat dad pig. I first overheard about Peppa Pig when I started looking into children's shows and fat shaming. And I heard a lot about the daddy's belly, and then you hear it again and again and again. Apparently it's like a running gag in the show just how fat Daddy Pig is. Like in this episode where Peppa makes a password for her treehouse and Dad's big tummy can't fit through it and everyone laughs at him. Dad tries and fails on several accounts and Peppa tells him it's because his tummy is too big. This example has both verbal and nonverbal. And what is so weird to me is that Mama Pig is pretty much the same size, but she fits in with no problem. Poor Daddy Pig. Here's some other examples of TV shows that have examples of fat shaming. Are they still going? Yes. That's a lot. These examples reflect a society that is overly critical about body shape and size, particularly for females, but men are targeted as well. The stigmatization sends a message to young people that no matter what their weight, their bodies are not good enough. These types of social norms contribute to body dissatisfaction and other health problems such as disordered eating and depression. References down below. It also teaches kids that, as adults, we believe it's okay to single out a particular group based on physical characteristics that are different from us. Not too different from racism, which we can all agree is not okay. So I would challenge everyone to take note next time you watch TV. How many fat jokes are made? Or what subtle ways are fat people made to appear lazy, stupid, overeating, or messy? It's more often than we think because we've become so used to these images of fat people acting that way in our media. Thanks for watching episode 3 of our fat shaming series. Did I ruin your favorite TV show? Do you notice any fat shaming in TV shows? What about your kids' shows? Let us know what you think and be sure to like and subscribe and share this video with your friends. We want to keep the dialogue going. People need to know about fat shaming and that it's not okay. Thanks for stopping by. We'll catch you on the flippity flip. Yes. Sorry, now it's a thing. Yeah. Was that too extra? Effort. It provides us. Cut. Yeah. 6 major. These jokes are constantly. It's fine. Does it look stupid? Actually, it's so mean. Shut slamming. Let's go back. Shake it out. Sorry. What do they say about 6?
Comes right after 5 and right before 7. No.
Okay. Go ahead, girl.
Wash it. You should stop immediately.
Wash it out of your brain. It's the worst. Stop watching Peppa Pig.
Please.
Well, that'd be a good spot for a cut.
The irony of me wearing a Winter Hill t-shirt today does not escape me.
I didn't notice that. Wow.
I like Brooke Davis.
Is it a cotton t-shirt?
I don't know, is it?
Let me look. It's the first time I've ever heard you say it.
No, it's not.
Oh, maybe I just started blocking it out. We got cattin'.
Okay, thanks for watching. Stop fat shaming.
Bye. Tell me more, do 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 do, rootin' do, rootin' do, do do do.